Hi critters, welcome back to the next video in our Craft With Me series. This is the last one in this for this scrapbook. I don't know if I'll be doing others in the future or not, or filming them or whatnot. Let me know if you'd like to see more. So this is the last picture, and I was really dealing with some dilemmas here. So we're doing the last picture, a memorial page, and we got to finish out the cover. That's what we're working on. So I can't put the picture like this. It goes off the page. It looks funny. It looks ridiculous. So I really have no other choice other than to kind of do this way with the picture. So I was like, okay, we're gonna just have to roll with that. So I didn't want to clip off the tail or anything like that to really make the picture work. You know, I kind of trimmed up a lot of the picture that I could. So we're gonna roll with that. I had a little bit more of this this paper left that I used for a previous page, so I'm like, oh, why not? Let's do a little trim with a little scallop or a little zigzag on the edge, and why not? Because I had the scissors for it. I was like, why not? So we're going to do that, and we're going to put this down here and then kind of decorate the page. I do have to deal with this. This was the mess up from the last video with the hole punches. I fixed this side, but we are going to have to fix this side as well. And I'm thinking we're going to do some washi tape to cover this up and do something on the other side to match or something. So let's get this picture down. I did the scalloping on it, so I'm not going to do anything more fancier with the picture or how it's laying. So just get a couple of our tabs and let's put these down. Make sure you get it on the picture and not on the edge where the scalloping is, because you'll see the tape. And that's just on these sheer pieces of cardstock, because you can see right through it, so you don't want your tape where you can see it. I'm going to go up a little bit more so it's not exactly like centered, because I want to put something right here. So I want the space for it to do that. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is some washi tape, and I think I'm going to go with this gray. Unless it's too sheer, then we'll pick something else. No, it's fine. Alright, so I want it to be on the edge here. Alright. That's kind of cool, actually, because you could see the orange kind of goes through on all these white parts. So you could see, like, if I continue it, on how different the coloring is here as opposed to here with the orange. I really like that effect. That is really awesome. Alright, so let's trim. I'm going to snip here, and then we're going to flip it over and trim off the excess washi part so it's kind of even with the book. Make it look like the page was there. I'm going to do that to the other side, and then I'm going to repunch it. And make sure your washi tape is going in the right direction for both pages, that the pattern is there. Alright. So cute. Really like that. Alright. So again, we're going to flip it over and trim this side. side. Alright. I'm giving a little more trim right here. Alright. So here we are. Don't mind these. These are pieces to the cereal box. That's going to be our back cover. So, work with me a little bit here. Alright. Like I say, we're finishing this out. Alright, there was a sticker that I found that I wanted to put here. And that was this. Again, this is part of like that Dollar Tree, those stickers I get from the Dollar Tree, these sets. And I really just like this one sticker, so I think we're gonna add a little bit more glue here to the back because I really don't want it to come off. Looks great. And then I think that's, I was trying to see if there was something I could put here. I really didn't want to do same old stuff here. Let me see if there's a different sticker or something we can add. No, we'll let it be. Not seeing anything. We'll let it be. I could do a little baker's twine bow on it, but at least like right at the top, so when you open the page that you got this cute little baker's twine. I think we're going to do that. I haven't done one of those in this video yet, so we're going to do that. I'm going to cut ourselves a piece of this baker's twine. Alright, critters. Small interruptions. Okay. So we're going to make a baker's twine bow. I'm going to just burn the cinch the edges here so it doesn't completely unravel on me. And this will be unfortunately that did not. Alright, I'm just gonna have to clip it. Alright, that should work okay. Alright. Actually, we could probably do something else for the ends there to let's do a tiny little knot on the end there, and then we'll do it real. This is going to be the end of our the tails to our ribbon, so we're doing that first. So, for the bow part, I'm going to use 3 fingers. I'm going to put this end here, right here. I'm going to wrap and pinch every time we gets in the middle here. And then this one is going to be on the back of this finger. So you're going to pinch there, pinch here. There's our bow. Take our end string, wrap once, wrap twice, and actually kind of using one now to kind of get that extra finger to tie that knot. Alright, so it's tied once, and then gotta come around and do another knot. Alright, this excess that was in the middle that we should have gotten caught to make a little thing did not. So we can do one of two things. We can loop and glue, which will work, or we can start over and do it all over again. So I think I'll take the glue method. So we're gonna just pinch it there and just make sure it hides behind there. We're gonna add a little bit of glue onto our page and take our twine bow and put it right there. Get that extra piece that didn't get caught and kind of tuck it in there too. And then we need an embellishment right at the top there. Put these, I'm going to go with this little green flower here. It's a little flower gem. I'm going to go with that. So, right there. Before your glue dries, make sure you have your tails where you want them. And there we go. So when you open the page, you're gonna, because the picture went sideways, you're still gonna see this lovely bow, which will be nice, and then you'll be able to tilt your scrapbook to actually view it, and when you do, the tails will kind of go off to the side there so you can see the picture. Alright, so that's that page to the scrapbook. So we're going to do, this is her next part here. So we're going to be working on, all of the pictures are in the scrapbook now. So now we need to take these two pages and we need to glue them together. And we are going to use Eileen's tacky glue. We used that in the first, when we first started our scrapbook, so we're going to use that again. Another thing that I'm gonna need to go and get is our paint, because we're going to need to do paint. Hold on, my glue actually gummed up to works here. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, the glue's at the bottom. I'm trying to get it down. Here we go. Another thing, you could just use just some regular Elmer's clear glue if you wanted. That would work too. I just know this really worked well on the cover, so I just wanted to kind of use what I know was going to work. Alright, I'm going to spread this around a little bit. Try to get down to the edges and the corners really well. Flatten it out as best you can. And take your other piece. Now I did 3 of these together for the cover. And I don't feel that's necessary for the back. So we're going to just do the 2. We had a lot more finer details on the front that we were kind of cutting out, so I definitely wanted it to be strong. So, and the nice thing about the Eileen's is it does slide a little bit, so you could slide it around to kind of line up all of your, line up your two as much as you possibly can, and that will help. So, getting the glue off my finger here. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video here. I need to get some glue, or I'm sorry, not some glue, some paint. So I will be right back. Okay, critters, I'm back. Sorry, was messing around with, I was trying to clean up some stuff. So I'm gonna move on without this really like truly drying, but I am gonna go thick through here and just kind of trim up a little of the edges here. Just where they didn't kind of align completely, so that'll save me from having to do what I did on the front cover, which was sandpapering it down. Although that wasn't a bad method, I really didn't want to make the mess right now. Alright, this is going to be the inside. We are going to actually attach this down now. Actually, I think before I do that, I'm thinking I'm going to do the paint part on the back, and then let that dry. So let's get on. I'm just using white acrylic paint. This particular tube came from the Dollar Tree. They sell acrylic paint. It's actually not bad. It covers fairly well. I'm not unhappy with it. So I mean, obviously it's going to take more than one coat to cover this. And I could just cut out another piece of paper and put it on the back. But I thought just going white with some white paint to kind of match that front was just something nice. And I think it did take 2 or 3 coats on the front cover, and I'm just kind of going back and forth here and just kind of evening out this paint because I put too much on. We're going to even this out. Kind of making sure that all of my lines are... There we go. Alright, so I'll be back when it dries, okay? Hi, critters. So I just wanted to kind of follow up with where I am right now. So I did 2 coats of the white. It's looking pretty good here. It's still drying, but then I was looking, I had these little pack of gift tags, and there were these little feathers in them. So I'm just like sitting here like, oh, what am I going to do while it's drying? And I started cutting it out, and I decided to kind of put it on there while the paint was still dry, and it looks really good. So I'm going to cut out a couple more, and we're going to put them on there too while it's drying. And then I think we'll go over it with, when the paint is dry, we'll go over it with maybe some kind of sealer, maybe a Mod Podge or some triple thick. I think I might use triple thick, so that maybe we can add some glitter to it or something. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna cut out like 2 more of these, and then I'll be back on and we'll kind of figure out where we're gonna put the other 2. I definitely like the placement of this one. That's kind of cool there. And yeah, so I'll be right back. And critters, okay, I got 3 cut out, and I'm gonna put this one here kind of off the page a little bit, and then I'm gonna trim it, and I think the same one here too. So I'm gonna try to pick this up. The paint is still wet, and we're gonna flip it over, and I'm kind of pinching it where the trying to get it where the feathers are. There we go, that's much better. Let's see if we can get this spot here now. There we go. I got a little paint on my hands. Alright, I'm going to grab some glitter. Hold on a second. I'm going over here for my supplies. Alright, so we got some glitter, ultra fine, and some triple thick. Triple thick, you can get it online, you can get it at Michael's, Hobby Lobby has it, and the glitter, I think this glitter just came from Walmart, so it does have a shaker, and I'm going to attempt to open this up without getting everywhere. Like a little tab here, but it doesn't punch down very easily. I've not opened this before. Let me grab my trusty knife that I keep in my this works. We're in, almost. These things never open right. New bottles of glitter. Got it. put a little triple thick on here first, and then we'll do a coat of glitter over it. Get another. For the triple thick, there's an odor to it if you've never worked with it, and I must say, I keep a fan going in my room, but if you can, you might want to open a window. Alright. We're just glitter sprinkling. I don't want to tap it off, but I do want to see if I've got something to kind of like push it in with. I think I'll just use my finger. And this is the back. So this is the back of the album. Alright, that's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and give it just a light tapping. Look at the glitter. It's gonna be so pretty. Alright, this is gonna take a while to dry, so I will be back after it has done its thing, and we're gonna flip it over and deal with that side, which will be the last and final part to this video. So I'll be back. Hey critters, I'm back. Okay, so the first layer of triple thick here dried really quick. We just need to add another layer on top for this so that the glitter don't fall off. But before I do that, I set some pearls in on these pieces here, and I want to continue that. So these are some very, very tiny pearls, and I am using a glue gun on the back. They're self-adhesive, but self-adhesive really does not stick to glitter very well. And there's like these little white spots. Let me see if you can, on the flower. And I'm kind of adding 3 on like where the white spots are on the bigger part of the one flower. And it's just to add a little dimension to the flowers. What you could also do too is if you had any of the 3D paint that goes on the back of, or that goes on t-shirts, you could have gone, we could have gone over that, those dots, and that would have worked too. Alright, those are in, and I did do the top part, so I just want to go over the bottom here with the triple thick now. And getting it around those pearls will help, as well as the glue gun, help them actually stay. And somehow I wound up with some kind of red string, and it's under my triple thick now, and I'm not going to be able to get that off, but that's okay. It'll look like a loose thread or a feather or something, I don't know. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to let that dry. We're going to flip it over. That is the last thing I'm going to do to the back, or maybe not. Maybe not. We need something at the top. Something at the very, very top. Hold on, folks. I do need something at that top. I was looking to see if I had a larger probe. I don't. Let's go with this was out from Halloween at Walmart, but I'm going after the large clear gem that's in here. Alright, we're going to put that at the very top. And then these are the pearl pack from Dollar Tree, so I'm going to be actually trying to space them out a little different here. It's not working the way I planned. Get this glue off of that one, this piece. It went in upside down. Actually better. Alright, we're gonna need a couple more here. Ow. I just burned my finger on the glue gun. Isn't that lovely? Alright. This triple thick is drying up pretty quick. That's kind of nice because I'm already handling it, and it's mostly dry. So we can continue with the back here as soon as I get the loose strands of glue off this piece. It looks pretty cute for the topper. All right, let's flip it over. There's just gonna be junk here on how we're working. Okay. Somehow I got something on this, but that's okay. Alright, so first things first is we're going to, I need to take care of this top. I did not cut this piece of paper correctly. I should have, this is just orange paint. Again, from the Dollar Tree. It's the Dollar Tree brand. It's fine. Hold on, folks. Alright, sorry for the interruption, folks. Let's, alright. It's not going to take much to cover this, so, actually, this back on. This is a lot thick. This one is a lot, the color is a little bit more sharper, so it shouldn't. And we're going to decorate the top of this too, so we just need a light coating. So, well, probably 2 coats will probably do that too. Let's see. Yeah, because we're going to decorate it, so something similar to what we did for this side, we'll probably do on this side with an orange bead instead. And maybe, I'm going to put another blob there. Alright, that should be all the paint we're going to need. I'm just putting it on really thick, so I'll be leaving here in a few minutes. Yes, it had everything to do with my call. And then I will be back. Alright, we put way too much. Hold on. Okay, there's that. Need to wash that out. And we're going to attach our piece of paper. This is another memory page, so the last thing we want to do is glue anything in place. So if I glue that page down, then writing over it is not really going to work. So, and as you can see, the triple and thicken that did cause this page to kind of curl in, but we will flatten it back out after this is. After we're done, I'll be putting a heavy book on this to flatten it all together, and then I'll be fixed. All right. Just making sure I don't get any orange on the other side there. Oh shoot! I did get a little orange up at the top. Fiddlesticks. Let's grab a little Kleenex here. Oops, see if we can clean that up. Hold on. Yeah, it's not too bad. Kind of screwed up there with a little bit of orange kind of seeped through, but yeah, we'll deal with that. It'll just be part of the character of the book. Can't fix it now. In a perfect world, I would have just probably cut this page to match this whole thing, and then I would not have yet needed to paint it. But I messed up, so we're just kind of working away through it. And I'm sorry, I'm actually not on camera here, so actually kind of flattening it out a little bit. So here we go. All right. So we're going to do this giant sticker here. It says Forever Love. We're going to do that right about here at the bottom. There's not going to be much on this page. And then we're going to go back into orange. Hold on, let me see if I got some more Halloween. I do have some orange. I use one of these. That's the very center. This open. I probably won't need 2 of them. And that did not get centered very well. Hold on. I'm trying to rush here, folks. I think I'm just going to stop for now, and when I get back later tonight, I think I will continue because I'm trying to rush because I'm going to be going somewhere. So let me just go ahead and see if we can actually center that correctly this time. Oh, that's much better. All right, I'll be back, folks. After I get back here, then we'll wrap up this page, which is just I'm gonna just put a bunch of this bling right up at the top to kind of fix that. We're gonna do bling, and then we're gonna do like a little bow here, and that will fix this top part here. So, all right, I'll see you guys when we get back. Hey critters, sorry, I am back from an outing, so we're going to continue with this part here, and we're going to start with getting my tweezers back here. Those are the wrong ones. Alright. You know, really don't like the orange on orange. We need something to contrast that. Let me go back with the beads. With pearls. Okay, we're back. Mild interruption here. So I started putting some pearls around it, which look much better. So we're going to finish. get one more in there. Alright, last one here. I want my glue stick again. There we go. And then we're just gonna do something for a bow right there. So let me save this. And let's see, what do we got for bows? Can do another twine bow. We can do something in the yellow. Do something in yellow. Sparkly yellow. We are going to cut this in half. This is a little too wide. Okay. And we need a tiny little piece of twine here. Okay. This is going to be a mini bow. Very, very tiny. Cut the excess off. All right. Almost done, folks. Almost there. Craziness with glue. They're probably one of the tiniest bows I've ever made, but here we go. Put that aside. And these scissors. Here. Outer and out. I'm going to cut this on an angle. Okay, and swear to God, this glue stick's gonna drive me crazy. And then we just need a little something right in the center there. To help cover. No, I think that was the right one. I'm going to bring in the gray flower again. Alright. There we go. So there's our last memory page. The only thing I have to do is do the hole punch on it. So I'm going to stop here. And I really do hope that everybody has enjoyed the series. There's going to be one more video that is going to be the completed where I've strung all the pages together. And really I'm just going to use, I'll just show you what I'm going to use. Actually, I forgot I had this. I had this little birdie and I wanted to use him. So I wonder if I can kind of use him back here somewhere. We'll just save him for another project. That's fine. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm going to use for to string it all together. I've got this set of 100% hemp cord, so it's really strong stuff. And I'm going to use this as white and silver. And I thought that that would look really nice against the white outside. So I'm going to string all the pages together, and I'm literally just going to loop this through all of the different holes. There's really nothing fancy that I'm going to do to get it together. So you'll see it in the completed video. So there will be one more video, which will be the completed flip through, and then that's what you'll see this cord for. So thank you for joining me on this series. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed doing this. And we will see you again in the future. Thanks.